I'm audible. I'm stupid if I say someone is stupid. One day, Thomas Edison was at his school, and the teacher was telling about a story about a bird. Then suddenly, Thomas Alva Edison got up and asked a question, "Madam, can we fly? Why can't we fly like a bird?" The teacher, the teacher said, "Because we have no wings." Thomas Alva Edison thought a moment and asked her again, "The kite has no wings also, but we can fly them on the sky." The teacher thought, "I think Edison is a stupid boy." Then he called their parents and told him, "Took it, Edison, and uh, carry him at your home." But the Edison's parents knew that Thomas Alva Edison is not a stupid boy. One day, Edison was watching a bird. Bird flew on down and picked some worms on its beak and flew away. Then Thomas Alva Edison thought, if the bird able to fly because he eats worms, so I think man can also fly if man eats some worms. So he caught up some caught a few worms and beat them into beat them into beat them into a mixture and mixed the water and called her servant and said, "Look, this is a wonderful mixture. If you drink it, then you can fly like a bird." Then servant girl thought, "What is this? What is this?" And but she drank it, and but she drank it, and after that he fell ill. That day, Thomas Alva Edison got a good beating by his mother. But after some time, he worked hard and and invented a electric bulb. So next, I would like to say that I'm stupid if I say someone is stupid. Okay. Good morning, President and fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. I'm Akash. Welcome to this 412 meeting, Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest. I'm Akash, and I'm Akash, the sergeant at arms of today's meeting. Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest provides a supportive and positive experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, uh, resulting greater self-confidence and personal growth. So let me introduce some basic rules of this meeting. Please turn off your mobile and set them on a silent mode. And if you are online mode, please mute your mobile instructed by TM OD. And you can use the emojis and thumbs up and claps to react to sorry, to react throughout the meeting. Okay, and most important is maintain a broad sorry broad smile through the meeting. Okay. Okay, now let's start to meeting. Introduce rounds of introduce our guests. So is any gets here offline mode and online mode? Okay. Sucheta Misra, can you please introduce yourself? And Subham Patil, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hi, good morning, all. So, my name is Shubham Chandrashekhar Patil. Currently, I'm working with Nanostubs as a Salesforce developer, and I'm from Pune, Baudan. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Best. Anyone is online mode? Sucheta.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. This is Sucheta Mishra. I am connecting from Pimpri, Ajmera. I'm a working professional in R&D design. This is my first session, I would like to expect at least some from this discussion, at least some takeaway in terms of the managerial skill. Also, I'm expecting from this discussion whether I can have some stage fear shortcuts, how to remove those. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, okay, thank you, Sucheta Misra. Okay, now let's begin the meeting, and now I'm going to introduce all of you today's Toastmaster of the day. The Toastmaster of the day is a project manager by profession, and his hobbies are watching documentaries and listening music. So please let's welcome Toastmaster of the day, Raghvendra. Toastmaster Raghvendra.
Thank you, SA Toastmaster Akash. Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, good morning. I am Toastmaster Raghvendra, your host for today's meeting. I welcome you all to the 412th chapter meeting of Toastmasters Club of Pune Northwest. How many of you like summer as a season? And so, how many of you like rainy season? Okay, so most of, I guess, are winter fair. In my school days, whenever there is English paper, they used to ask a essay, what is your favorite season? Majority of students like to write rainy season, and most of them like to summer season, because they used to get those copy pasted in essay books. But as I grow up, I realize they both are not my favorite season. Mine was always been winter. It had given me so many memories over the period of time. I still reminisce among them. Be it my childhood, be it my school days, be it my college life. In my childhood, whenever at the night after dinner, we used to have a bonfire outside our home. Our was joint family. Our granny used to say, we all kids to sit around the bonfire, and our granny used to told us our stories about Ramayana and Mahabharata. We silently used to listen the magical word of Ramayana and Mahabharata. Her message was so deep, we still remember those days. In my school days, unless unless like rainy season or summer season, the weather was so pleasant. We used to spend whole days playing cricket, football, basketball, kabaddi, and kho. We used to start at 7 a.m. at the morning and play until 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Our parents used to get very angry at us. We used to spend whole day outside. The rainy season and summer season is to upset our apple cart because of the rain and hot weather. In my college life, in the winter season, we used to travel a lot. At early morning in the fog on the road, we used to sit on our bike and travel among the breeze of this cold. When we used to reach our destination in the cold pleasant weather, we used to travel, climb forts. It given us so many memories. I'm sure most of you have made such memories in winter season. Be it festivals, most of festivals like Diwali and Makar Sankranti happens to happen in the winter season, or be it traveling time with your family and friends. I always had a scathing opinion about rainy season and summer season because of the water clogging which happens in the rainy season and hot weather in the summer. Now, I won't say that winter is coming, winter is around. Spend your time with your family and friends. Have a go to the travel, make some memories, and we'll like to hear them more in the future. Now, next, moving ahead, I would like to ask let's begin with our presiding officer address. Our club's president, let's hear his opinion on today's theme and any announcement he want to make. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Winter season, the cold and chilly morning that gives us a completely different experience altogether. I believe everyone of kind of experience during the winter season. I have some experience too. Whether it is biking in the Pune during the rain and bone-breaking cold, or during my college time. I can remember during my college time, once in December, we have a team who visited the IIT Delhi for the Tech Fest. We have a project and we went there to present it. Now, one of my teammates, he didn't know that IIT Delhi will be that much cold. He didn't took enough clothes with him. When in the evening, when we saw he is shivering with cold, we helped him. And later, when other people in the hostel got to know that he is suffering, they also came forward and helped. This is one of the great experience. That was a challenging time and people came to help us. And later, we became very good friends. I believe that every one of us has some kind of experience. In this meeting, I would definitely want to hear your story, your experience. But one thing for sure that is common with all of us, a hot cup of tea or coffee during the cold season is next to heaven, isn't it? So let us go ahead and hear your story. But before handing over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, I have a very good news to share with all of you. Yesterday, we had our division contest or Division C. And Toastmaster Chandrashekhar and Toastmaster Nilesh represented our club with the Division C, humorous and evaluation speech contest. Congratulations to both of you, and that's a very great achievement. Great job. And if you're a new member, if you don't know about this contest, just let me give a brief about you. Every term we have a contest. This term we had humorous speech and evaluation speech contest. From our club, 10 members in the humorous speech and 7 members in evaluation speech contest participated. Then it moved on to the area level. In area level, 4 clubs participated in this contest, and Toastmaster Chandrashekhar and Toastmaster Nilesh went on to the division level, where 4 areas participated and contested with each other. And another great news is Toastmaster Nilesh, who participated in the humorous speech contest, was the first runner-up. Congratulations, Toastmaster Nilesh. And again, this is the achievement which he accomplished within the 3 months of joining Toastmasters. This tells us that it is not necessary that you have much more years of experience. Number of years experience doesn't count. What counts is how much effort you want to put in. So well done. And this is an inspiration for new members. Soon we are going to have another context next year during the March. If you want to participate, then give speeches, build yourself, become better. And with that being said, I would like to hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra, and let us hear more stories. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. Congratulations to Toastmaster Chandrashekhar and Nilesh once again. Now let's move ahead. In every Toastmaster, we have some role players who help us during the conduct of this meeting. We call as them tag team. So let me introduce our role players in today's meeting. First, grammarian. To act as a grammarian, we have a Toastmaster Rohan. I'll like to ask Toastmaster Rohan to introduce word of the day and phrase of the day and basic rules of grammarian. Thank you.
Presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests, a very good morning to you all. I am Toastmaster Rohan, a grammarian for today's meeting. The role of the grammarian is to note the good usage as well as the poor usage of English language. We have to provide a meaning and correct usage of the word. Let me tell you the today's word of the day and phrase of the day. Today's word of the day is catching, meaning expressing a very strong negative opinion about somebody or something. Example and usages. He was catching about the report saying it was inaccurate. He is subject of sketching condemnation from many of these contemporaries. Now let me introduce to you a phrase of the day. Today's phrase of the day is upset the apple cart. The usage or examples are to spoil someone's, the meaning is to spoil someone's plan, cause trouble. The example and usage are, I have been making all arrangements from a nice family vacation, but the weather upset the apple cart. The second example is, we had a plan to hold a get together in evening, but weather upset the apple cart. Now I would like every one of you to use word of the day and phrase of the day. Can anyone give an example of word of the day and phrase of the day from the audience? Anybody? Yeah, please. Come.
Due to situation in the Twitter and decision of Elon Musk, people are sketching him for his decision because of harsh rules on the employees and layoffs.
Good, thanks. Anybody else? Yes.
Everyone, this active remarks on Meet Savarkar is bound to take the MBA alliance.
Phrase of the day, anyone?
Last minute heading upset the apple cart.
Thanks. I would urge anybody from offline, online. You? Okay. I would urge every one of you to use word of the day and phrase of the day for today's meeting generously. Everyone, please give a thumbs up to someone who is using phrase of the day and word of the day during the meeting. Thank you. I will present my report later in the meeting. Thanks.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan. Now, to act as a timer, we have a timer, Toastmaster Ankit. I request Toastmaster Ankit to present rules about timer.
Good morning, presiding officer, president of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. Effective time management brings effective leadership. We at Toastmasters believe that the trait of a good speaker is that he finishes the speech in a specified amount of time. And for that, my role would be to track down the time during every speeches, whether it's prepared speeches and table topic speeches, and also the time taken during the evaluation of the speeches. And for this, I'll be taking help of some cards, which I will signal from time to time. Green card, meaning we are very close to the time. Yellow card showing like you are very much close to the time. And the red card will show that you finish your speech in that time. And so during every speeches, for general speeches, at the end of 5th minute, I will show this green card. At the end of 5.5 minutes, I will show this yellow card. At the 6th minute, I will show this red card. And for icebreaker speeches, I will show the green card at 4th minute. And at 4.5 minute, I will show the yellow card. And at 5th minute, I will show the red card. And the rule for qualification is that for general speeches, you minimum have to speak at 5 minutes. And for icebreaker speeches, the minimum you have to speak for 4 minutes. And if there is a grace period of 30 seconds, like for general speeches, if the time crosses after 30 seconds, you are disqualified for voting. So I wish all of you to adhere to the timing guidelines of the Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. Now, to act as a counter, we have Toastmaster Viraj. I request Toastmaster Viraj to present the rules of our counter.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Raghvendra. Good morning, everyone. Dear President, Sir, Toastmaster of the Day, and fellow Toastmaster, and dear guest. My duty is I'm pleased to have my duty as a counter role. My duty to make our Toastmaster Club of Pune Northwest more effective speaker by making them out more aware of the words. They draw the attention from their speech. And I keep record of words like and well, but so no. I mean, like, and long pauses, repetition, and any other words that inappropriate verbal habits of the speaker. And I will present my report after some time. Thank you so much. I'm handing over to the Toastmaster of the Day, Raghvendra. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Viraj. Now, to act as a general evaluator, we have our club president, Toastmaster Abhishek. I request Toastmaster Abhishek to explain the role of general evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Just like we have an individual evaluator for each speaker, similarly, we have general evaluator for the entire meeting. As a general evaluator, I will be noticing and making note of each and every evaluator, role, pair, table topic, and the speakers in the meeting. At the end of the meeting, I will come on the stage and present my report. At the same time, I will also tell what are the steps that we can take to improve our club. So with that being said, I would like to hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. All the best. Toastmaster, you are not audible.
well as tools that enhance speech. The speech may be humorous, informational, or any style. Number two is speech is not a report on the content of effective body language.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Hello.
Just continue.
Hello, anyone online? Toastmaster Abhishek can confirm I'm audible and visible.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you are
audible.
audible and visible.
Thank you. So now I'd like to introduce first speaker, Toastmaster Minal. Her speech title is Determination to win the race. Toastmaster Minal, determination to win the race. Determination to win the race, Toastmaster Minal.
Can the folks in the online mode please confirm if I'm audible and visible?
Yes, distinguished Toastmaster Minal, you are audible and visible.
Okay, thank you. I want this chocolate at any cost. No, I'm not listening to you. I want this chocolate. Dear, please listen. Study first, then I'll give you the chocolate. No, I want this chocolate. I'll eat that, then I'll study. What did this remind you? Our childhood? And right now, it's our children's childhood, for those who are married. The obstination which children have regarding certain things, be it chocolates or be their favorite things, that is unparalleled, and we really can't match it. Our energy is not able to match them, even if it's both the parents explaining them. And that's why, what do we do when we really want to explain them certain things? We can't give them our examples, because they won't believe that we were also small once upon a time. Then we have to tell them stories, the stories that can be relatable to them. And that's what I tried with my daughter once. And this story is known to all, known to each and everyone out here, but still I tried to explain it in some different manner so that she can derive an inspiration from it. And this story is something that we all have heard, the hare and the tortoise. And it is such, and then I started explaining her. See, I'll tell you the benefits of studying first and scoring good. She said, yes, tell me, what? Then I told her, if you're able to understand and grasp the gist of the story, will you study in that case? I'll give you a bigger chocolate in that case. She said, okay, okay, yes, tell me. And this is the way she stood up. I'm sitting in front of her, she's standing like this. I said, okay, listen. There was a dense forest, and the forest was at the bank of a river. So therein, all the animals were staying, the terrestrial animals, aquatic animals, amphibians, everyone. And everyone had a good camaraderie with them. They had a very good thing. And we knew that two animals were the fastest. Won the race. He said, no, I won the race. Rabbit said, are you mad? He said, do you want to prove that? Let's have a race then. The rabbit said, you're going to lose. Don't tell me simply for no reason. He said, no, let's have a race. And then he said, okay, we'll have the race. And all the other animals also gathered just to watch how does a rabbit and a tortoise race. And then they gathered everyone at the check post and everything. They decided that at the end of that point, you have to reach. And then they started racing all. And then rabbit went quite further. He just saw back and he realized tortoise is not to be seen anywhere. He said, no issues. I'll take a carrot from there. I'll eat it and I'll sleep. Even then I'll be able to win the race. And he did the same. Just had a carrot, munched it, and then he had a good nap. And till then, tortoise had seen him. Tortoise said, I can't afford to sleep. I have to move. So he started moving slowly. After some time, the rabbit just got out of his sweet nap. And he still couldn't see the tortoise. And he was under the impression that tortoise might be still behind. I'll easily win the race. And he just ran. And he saw that tortoise was already standing there. And that was, his ego was badly hurt. And on that, my daughter says, like, my ego gets hurt when you don't give me a chocolate. I said, yes. The ego got hurt that way only. And then finally, rabbit realizes his folly, that overconfidence does not lead us anywhere. And then he asked the tortoise, what really made you win the race? He said, brother, because I knew that I will have to work hard. I have to be determined. So I won't say the moral of the story is slow and steady wins the race. It's determination that wins the race. Because I have to decide that in the world, there are many people who are better than me. But I have to stand somewhere. I have to stand my grounds. So I have to win it. And now, fast forward 10 years, when it was a time for admission to engineering, at that time, rabbit scored 83, tortoise scored 82, but the cutoff was 85. Still, tortoise could get in. Why? Sports quota. Because he had won the race. And that's what I told my daughter. Develop something extra in you. Dance, sports, you will get recognized. So in the race, you will stand out. And you will be given preference if you have those extracurricular things in you. So will you study now? She said, okay, I'll study, but you will promise me a big chocolate. I said, okay, I'll promise you a big chocolate. Study now. And then she started studying. So that was my way of explaining her. Over to you.
What a wonderful speech. Huh? Yes, teaching us modern version of rabbit and tortoise story, and also giving some life lessons. We will have a 30-second break to write the feedback for the speaker. Timer will let me know once 30 seconds over. If you have certain page, or you can tear down the bottom section and you can write the feedback and provide it to speaker after in the break or after the meeting's over. Okay. Now, our second speaker is attempting delivering speech from Pathway Dynamic Leadership, Level 1, Project 1, Icebreaker. Evaluator for the speech is Toastmaster Nilesh. I request Toastmaster Nilesh to read out the objective of the speech.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters, presiding officer, and my dear guests. My target speaker, Vikas Mishra, is going to present his first speech, icebreaker speech from Pathway Dynamic Leadership. And purpose of the speech is to deliver a speech on any topic as an introduction to the club using any style that appeals. I would like to wish you all the best for the speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilesh. I request Toastmaster Vikas to join me on stage podium. The title of the speech is Icebreaker. Toastmaster Vikas, Icebreaker, Toastmaster Vikas.
Correct way of putting. Audio check. Hello. Can anyone confirm whether I'm audible or not? And
Yes,
visible
you're
also
audible.
online? Is it confirmed? Okay. Okay. So thank you everyone. And hello, my fellow Toastmasters, Mr. President. And yeah. So I'm Vikas, and I want to show this picture to you first. I mean, I hope it is visible. Can anyone tell? I mean, if that is not clear, this one, what it is? Maybe this one is for online. I maybe it is not very clear, but I will like there is a rainbow and someone is kind of painting that picture. Okay. So let's keep this as suspense for some time. I'll come to this. So let me introduce myself first. So I'm Vikas Mishra, an IT professional and father of two really cute girls, and a very good listener to my wife. All husband has to be very good listener. I stay in Pimpli Saudagar, and yeah, so like that's kind of the local introduction what I do. And yeah. I was born in a small or a decent town near Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh. I did my engineering and schooling from Jabalpur only, and then I got campus selected in a big software giant, and then I joined. There I got a chance to work on many places like Mumbai, US, Canada, Argentina, and then finally I settled here in Pune. So, I mean, this was a small, like where I belong. And then apart from work, if you ask what I do, so I do many things, because I'm a believer that we are not born to do our job only or pay our bills. One should have like many hobbies, or he should collect many experiences and all. So I mean, that is my thinking, that one should have and should be collecting lots and lots experiences. Now I'm coming on this picture again. So what this picture is, you can say this is me, and this is the rainbow of my life, and I'm coloring it with multiple hobbies, multiple experiences, good and bad, multiple skills, relationship, family, outing. It has photography, it has travelogue writing, it has perfume collection, it has learning natural farming, it has reading, it has interacting with people, and many more. So the funda is like, I want to color the rainbow of my life with as many color. Or you can say, you can in a flower part of your life, you are decorating it with multiple flowers, a different color. It should not be monotonous, it should not be a single color, like I know only job. You can talk okay, I'm a IT professional, so I will talk about only packages, the Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, or recession, or like year-end margins and all those kind of things. So this is not me. I can talk about natural farming. That okay, what is Ghanjiva Amrit, Jiva Amrit? What is how to set aperture of your DSLR? What is the best suitable perfume? Like Shamama, winter is coming, so you should use Shamama. So that's kind of person I am. I do have religious, I mean, political views, strong political views, because we are living in a democracy. So like, you cannot say that I'm not interested in politics, because you have to cast your vote. So it is like, I'm not interested in pollution. So one should have good political views also. One should have some religious thought also. So yeah, that's all from my side. Like this is me. I am sure like you are know me better now, or maybe what you used to knew about me 5 minutes back. And so and I'm here like I like to do this journey with you guys, learn from distinguished Toastmasters and fellow Toastmasters. So yeah, I present myself. Thank you everyone. This is Vikas. Yeah. Oh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas. It was nice to know you various aspects of your life through different colors of rainbow. We will take a 30-second break to write the feedback for the speaker. We can two icebreakers, so we can combine it. Okay. Oh. It takes lot of courage to come here, and you recently, like last week, you were guest. Today, you are a member and delivering icebreaker. It shows lots of confidence. Okay, great. Our today's third speaker is also attempting project from Pathway Dynamic Leadership, Level 1, Project 1, icebreaker. The evaluator for the speaker is Toastmaster Mayur. I request Toastmaster Mayur to read out the objective.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. So our third speaker, Toastmaster Avadhoot, is going to deliver his icebreaker speech, and the objective is to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic public speaking. I wish all the best to my target speaker, Toastmaster Avadhoot. Back to Toastmaster Raghvendra.
I request Toastmaster Avadhoot to join. The title of the speech is My Life Journey to Toastmasters. Toastmaster Avadhoot, My Life Journey to Toastmasters, My Life Journey to Toastmasters, Toastmaster Avadhoot.
Abhishek, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Yes, now you're audible.
Great. Thank you. Good morning, presiding officer, Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. 10th November 1988 was the memorable day for planet Earth because I born on that day. Jokes apart. That was a day, fortunately, that was a day of Diwali Padwa. So my family still remembers that a memorable day. Every time when it comes, they wish me on that day. So I have now 3 birthdays in a year. One is documented birthday, which my parents, put me into the school 6 months early. So that comes in July. The second one is Diwali Padwa, which don't come frequently on 10th November, and the another is 10th November. So my wishes are segregated all 3 days. Okay, so I'm coming from middle class background, middle class family. I born and brought up in one of the village from Karnataka, which is on the border of Maharashtra. And I completed my primary education over there from 1st to 7th. And since I was, we can say, bright student at that time, so teachers used to choose me whenever there is a 26th January or 15th August speeches used to provide to the public. And then I was used to be a part of that speeches. And first two, I think 1-2 speeches I were got empty, means I got blank. And I used to ask my teacher, ma'am, I'm not able to speak. I'm scared to speaking in front of people. So my teacher used to give me a trick, a mantra. She said that I would do one thing: don't look at people. Okay, find one object behind the people and look at that. Like it could be a tree, it could be a house, and don't look at the people. And I thought I got a life hack for the public speaking. Then I continued with that. I used to participate in the village, nearby villages competition, and I also got a chance to participate in taluka level. And fortunately, I got a first rank over there. I know because I was very pro at by hurting the things. And as you know, I used to speak to the objects, not to the people. So that was the, I can say, principle of that speech. And I got my first rank. I got first prize. That was this much of big book, and that was in Kannada, which I'm not liking that subject. I don't know, means I'm not interested in that subject at all. And my second competitor, who was from my school only, he got a second rank and he got Oxford Dictionary. So I was jealous about that. Because he got the dictionary, I wanted that. So I went to the organization and said, can we swipe that gifts or rewards? So he said, no, you can mutually understand yourself. So my friend didn't give me that. After that, I completed my 7th and I went to the high school, to the nearby city, which is called Nipani. And I used to commute there by bicycle. From 8th to from 10th, I was there. And when we were doing higher studies, the headmaster of that school initiated one program that
Toastmaster Raghvendra, it is not audible.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Now we will cast our vote for best speaker. We will voting
At the
or we can take offline like paperless with closing and raising.
we can take at the end.
Okay, fine. We will conduct all the voting will be conducted at the end. So when changing and all the voting should be conducted at the end with the roll calls and all. Now I request our club's treasurer, Toastmaster Abhishek to present finance report.
Sure.
He's on.
He's online.
Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. I'm just here to present the finance report, club finance report as of 6th of November. Today is 20th. But some of the recent transactions have been not covered as of yet. So we'll do that in the final audit report once we do that in the mid-December. And now I would like to share my screen.
Your screen is not visible. Toastmaster Abhishek.
Just a second, I'm looking to share it. Yeah. Yeah, is it visible now?
Yes. Yes, it's visible.
Yeah. So when we started the term, we had a balance of 2,03,539 rupees as of 30th June. And through the last 5 months or so, we have incorporated these expenses, which add up to around 1,84,330. We added through renewals and new member registrations, we added around 1,97,825. Thanks to the great job done by Mayur and other members of the team, which resulted in 15 new renewal membership fees and 15 new members and 36 renewals as of November. And so basically, I'd like to come up with this. We had an initial amount of 2,03,000. The amount added was 196,485. So total amount we had was around 4 lakh rupees. Out of that, we incorporated expenses of around 1,84,000. The total amount that is left with us now is 2,36,710 rupees as of 6th of November. In the recent additions to the members in the last couple of weeks have not been covered yet, and the yellow highlighted ones are the transactions that were incorporated, that were the expenses from the previous term, but they were reimbursed in this term. So we have just highlighted it for reference purposes. Yeah, and that's it from my side.
Loud signal. We will have breakout.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. Transparency is the key of trust, and our work is to open our finances transparent to the club members, so it keeps the trust of members in club. Now, let's have a time check. Time is 12 p.m. We are almost there, 5 minutes lagging, but we will have a break for 5 minutes. After that, we will continue our meeting in same. We will have chit chat, give feedback for the speaker, use the washroom.
Yes, stop the recording.
Welcome back to everybody. Welcome back once again. Now we will start with our evaluation session. The speech prepared by our Toastmasters members in prepared this session. Now they will be evaluated by senior members of our club. Now we first we start with speech 3 of Toastmaster Avadhoot, that was evaluated by Toastmaster. We request Toastmaster to present his evaluation report.
Thank you. Toastmaster Abhishek, can you confirm we are audible?
Yes, there is some echo, but you are audible.
Okay, can you check? Yeah, you're audible. Can we disconnect it from? Yeah, it is not connected. Can you check? It should be microphone USB audio, right? Yeah.
Abhishek, can you confirm now?
Yes, it is clear.
Thank you so much. We can all settle down. Good morning, Mr. President, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guest. I really enjoy today's speaker number 3, Toastmaster Avadhoot. What a way to start your Toastmasters journey. The title itself was catchy, My Life Journey to Toastmasters. We were excited to know how you came over here in this Toastmasters, because we all know that how long it took. Like, we have faced couple of challenges throughout our life, and we know like why we all are here. So similar way, the title itself was so catchy that we could easily connect with him. He started by saying that with his birthday, we know all how much we love to our birthdays, and cherry on the top of the cake, he had 3 birthdays. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that he celebrated thrice in a year. The document, like, one was the documented birth date, one was the occasion of Diwali Padwa, and the real one, 10th of November. So that we were able to really connect on that front. And then you went through your school, where you completed on the border of Karnataka, you completed your school. And then from the childhood itself, like, you started telling like you were very we were always giving speeches in your villages or even at taluka level, and how many awards you have received for that. We really enjoy that part, because as we all are like, we wanted to become a greater speaker, and like, the best thing or to motivate you is the award when you receive, how much you enjoy. So we got to know that you have won so many awards at taluka level and even at village level. And to add sprinkle to it, you share one incident was very funny. Like, you wanted to get the second prize instead of the first one. That moment was really that caught our attention and we were laughing at that time. And then how you move on to the higher studies where you completed, and there you share very funny incident. Like I believe most of us have lived those experiences, because in schools our teachers trust on so much that they push in such unfavorable or unlike situations, but that mold us, but somehow it didn't boosted your confidence, rather than it somehow dragged you bit. But nevertheless you went ahead with your further studies and then grabbed the job in TCS, and we all got to know that, like, how you are doing and what is the reason you joined this Toastmasters. So we got to know that couple of things from your speech, and we really enjoy your speech because you are so much comfortable, because when you are telling your own stories and even to the Toastmasters and you share your own public speaking experiences. Great job on that front. I'm very much excited to listen your further speeches, and I must say, great way to start your public speaking speeches. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mayur, for detailed report. As been Toastmaster for icebreaker, we avoid to give recommendations for icebreaker speech. So I saw in that your evaluation report. Now, first speech by DTM Minal was evaluated by Toastmaster Alok. I request Toastmaster Alok to present the report. Evaluation report. Evaluation report. Or evaluation speech.
President, fellow Toastmasters, Toastmaster of the day, Raghvendra, guest, and my target speaker, Minal. Thank you for that wonderful speech. For a moment, I thought I'm not in this meeting room, but I am in your living room, witnessing the conversation between you and your daughter. It's a wonderful job. So the objective of the speech was, how do you enhance your speech with the effective use of your body language? And I think you have succeeded on that. Your hand gestures, I felt you are kind of ambidextrous, like you're using both your hands so effectively. And I was like, yeah, I mean, you have really rehearsed the expressions and how you want to portray the stories well with what type of hand gestures to use. So good job on that. Especially when you showed that your daughter was adamant with folded hands, or then in the story, in the meanwhile, then she says, so what? So, I mean, we could really visualize, and that really put in soul to the story that you were trying to tell to us. It was very descriptive story, visualized well with the use of hands. Also, story in story, the rabbit and tortoise, and then we enjoyed that with your back and forth movement, and then you counting and telling your daughter, okay, you can do this, you can do that. So you knew what you wanted to do, and you were succeeded on that. You also introduced humor into this. One thing which I would like to suggest is your movement were restricted to this corner of the entire stage. However, you did try move back and forth to show the race, but it can be more enhanced if had you used the entire area of the stage. For example, if you are trying to tell the conversation between you and your daughter, you could have used maybe this area. But when you portray us into the story of rabbit and tortoise, you could have really used this area and then going back. So that would have made it more impactful. To summarize, you really enhance the speech with intentional and purposeful gestures. Vividly portrayed a conversation between you and your daughter, and rabbit and tortoise story. I would suggest to use the entire staging area. Overall, excellent use of body language that took us not just into your home, but also in the jungle, witnessing the story of rabbit and tortoise. So good job on that. And I must say that speech achieves the purpose of body language, using body language to enhance the oral speech and delivery. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Aro. Wonderful evaluation speech. Get to know more about us, about how to effectively use body language to enhance the speech. Now, our second speech by Toastmaster Vikas was evaluated by Toastmaster Nilesh. I request him to present his evaluation speech.
Okay, good morning, everyone again. My target speaker, Toastmaster Vikas. I would like to congratulate you for the wonderful speech you have given on the very first day. I totally believe that, in order to improve our communication skills, presentation skills, we have to have a practice, because this is all practical. But I never felt that this is your first speech. It was like you are a pro in this. So congratulations on that. Now, when we talk about feedback, or when we talk about evaluator, we have like 3 sessions in that: commendation, recommendation, and commendation. So if I talk about commendation, as I said earlier, you were very confident. You started with a picture. You shown picture to everybody, and then you kept it here without explaining. It was suspense. So you were easily able to grab the attention of audience. That was the good start of the presentation. Then you talked about life. You talked about your journey, your education, your family background, your skill sets, and everything. And after that, again, you went to a picture, shown to everybody, and then you shown the rainbow of life. I believe everybody has a rainbow. You talked about your rainbow, your family, your skill set, your aspirations, photography, farming, interaction with the people. So you explain your life really well. So there was a message in the speech, and that is what we are expecting from everybody. Whenever we are here on the stage, there should be some takeaways for all the audience, right? So you were able to successfully complete that. I believe it was a wonderful presentation, wonderful speech. And not only that, I feel that your confidence level was high, body movement was really good, voice modulation was there. So thank you once again for that. Now let's talk about recommendation. I really don't have much today, but yes, one thing I can tell you over here is the way you started the speech, it was bang on with the suspense and with the creativity. But when you were at the end, I believe like voice was a little low, and we could have make it better, because the way we started it, it was on the high note, but then at the end it was on the low note. That is what recommendation I have for you today. But at the end, I can definitely say that it was learning for everybody. It was wonderful presentation for for me especially, because even I believe that whenever we are here, there should be a takeaway for everybody, and you were able to do that. So that is why personally for me, it was a really great thing to do. So thank you so much for your speech, and I'm really excited to see your further speeches. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilesh. It was an apt evaluation. Now I request Toastmaster Ankit to let us know the timing of all the 3 evaluators, and they are qualified for the voting.
Good morning again, everybody. So I'm back with the timing report of all the evaluators. So Toastmaster Alok took 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Toastmaster Nilesh took 2 minutes and 52 seconds. Toastmaster Mayur took 3 minutes and 24 seconds. So I can see all the evaluators are qualified for the voting. And so one important information for the guest is that next we have the table topic sessions. So minimum you have to speak for 1 minute to qualify for the voting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. As Toastmaster Ankit has already told, next we have the interesting session for which all the Toastmasters look up, the table topic session. The table topic session teaches us to think impromptu, think on your feet, and deliver a well speech. Today, we have a table topic master, Toastmaster Chandrashekhar. I request Toastmaster Chandrashekhar to conduct this table topic session.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. There is a saying, table topic is like dancing. Just you don't know which songs to dance on unless you come on the stage. So I welcome all the guests and members to participate in the table topic session. For the benefit of the guest, let me explain what table topic session is. A table topic session is a session where guests as well as members are challenged to think on their feet and deliver a speech for 1 to 2 minutes. As already told by the timers, the timing guidelines are 1 to 2 minutes, and the timer will show green card at 1, yellow card at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the red card at 2 minutes, along with a grace period of 30 seconds. Now, to begin with the session, I would like to first call upon Toastmaster Nilesh to demonstrate us so that the guest can become comfortable. So I would like to request Toastmaster Nilesh to come up on the stage. So Toastmaster Nilesh, the topic for you is that we all Toastmaster are going to a place in winter. So which place would you take us and why?
Good afternoon once again. I believe in order to go on the vacation, season is not important for me. Going out somewhere, it is most important for me. But still, if you talk about winter, I feel there are many places. Okay, and one of my favorite place over here is Mathiran. I think most of us who are in Pune and Mumbai, they are well aware about it. Why it is like why that is the place where I can take you all over there? Because first of all, it is cost effective for me. It will not that much costly. Second thing, the climate, as you all know. I have gone to multiple places throughout the Pune and Mumbai as well. But when we talk about Mathiran, it is easy for me because there are some of my friends who are from Mumbai and there are some of my friends who are from Pune itself. So when we have to gather together, I think that is the best place wherein we all can come together and celebrate. And I believe whenever, like, since I joined Toastmasters, I am able to make friends like you. And when I go to them and when I talk about Toastmasters, they're really excited. So if you guys come with me over there, I think not only about season, but we can also make the publicity of Toastmasters where we can get some more members from them as well. So yes, definitely, I would like to invite you all. Let's decide the date and time, and we'll all go there. Thank you so much.
Now, I would like anyone if they would like to nominate. So can I see a raise of hand in online mode or in person? Yeah, Toastmaster, please come up. So Toastmaster Avadhoot, the topic for you is jokes are like quotes. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Jokes are like quotes. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't.
Good afternoon, everyone. I believe I'm audible to them also. Yeah. Jokes are like quotes. Sometimes they don't. Okay. What I can say is, have you heard about the quote, try, but don't cry? Looks funny, right? Nobody cries, right, after trying. As soon as you are trying, you build up your lessons, you get some learnings out of it. But for the sake of saying to this or motivate to some, but at our childhood, that was very motivation for us, you know. Yeah, that is really correct slang, or we can say sentence, that we should not cry after trying also. So that really builds that gives another chance to try with different conditions. So whenever there are any jokes like this, sometimes we get some humorous out of it, and along with that we also get some learnings for that. I would say that is it for today's topic. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Avadhoot. Now we have Toastmaster Nitin. Can we spotlight Toastmaster Nitin? Would request Zoom Master to spotlight Toastmaster. Yeah. So Toastmaster Nitin, I think you're on mute. Can you have an audio check first?
Yeah, it's audible.
Okay.
Toastmaster.
Yeah, you're audible, Toastmaster Nitin. So the topic for you, Toastmaster Nitin, is: are you fire or are you ice? Are you fire or are you ice? Toastmaster Nitin.
So good morning, everyone. So today's table topic, the topic is, are you a fire or are you ice? I would say I will give that option or the decision for audience to judge. So I will tell my uh, uh, daily routine. Okay, I wake up at start my day 4 in the morning. That too without any alarm. So my body clock is set. I don't need an external instrument to tell me when I have to wake up. Once I wake up, I do a meditation for half an hour. Post that, I sit for 15 minutes. Write down what are the activities which I have to accomplish throughout a day. I write down each and every activity, whether it's a personal or a professional, in my calendar with a time slot. Post that, then I go for badminton coaching from 7 to 8. Once I'm back, I drop my daughter to school and I help her to also get ready for the school. And later I do couple of hours. I work on my interest areas where where I'm interested in. Okay. After around 12 o'clock or so, I start my office work, and because that's in I'm working for the US client, so generally we start little late so that we can support them till 10:30 p.m. So and this way, and I feel energy throughout the day. Do a lot of multiple tasks. It's not just the office work. I do multiple activities. I write on LinkedIn. Okay, do my other passionate areas which I'm interested in. So that's all. It's up to the audience to decide whether I am an ice or a fire. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nitin. Now I would like to request some of our guests. So can we have our guest Toastmaster? Any guest over there? I see someone named Patil. So guest Patil, are you there? Hello. Shivam Patil. Would you like to try the table topics? I believe they might be facing some issues. So do we have any other nomination from the floor? Yeah, Toastmaster Akash. So Toastmaster Akash, topic for you is your best winter trip. Your best winter trip, Toastmaster Akash.
Good afternoon, President and fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. I didn't have any winter trip because I'm belong from village area, so there no one go for trip. So, but I have something for you for villages winters time. Over there, every people in the winter set गोला बनाकर चारों तरफ बैठते हैं और बीच में fire set a fire and take for some hot for winter, and thank you for this.
Thank you, Toastmaster Akash. I believe we need to do the bonfire thing. I haven't tried it yet in my life. So do we have any other nomination from online guest or if someone from the floor? Yeah. So Toastmaster Alok, topic for you is fire inside, ice outside. Fire inside, ice outside, Toastmaster Alok.
Good afternoon. I guess I don't know how do you know me, but I guess that describes me. Like I might be showing that I'm very cool outside, but I'm very angry person inside. I get angry a lot of time. I just try to control my anger, and that's how I'm learning to deal with my wife. I mean, even though I get so much angry that okay, I mean it's Sunday, it's morning, I need to sleep till 10, but she's waking me up at 6 and saying, no, go for the jog. Why? Why would I do that? But then, guys, I've learned through the experiences that not to get angry, show that, okay, darling, I will do that. And then again sleep for another some time. Till then she comes back and then wakes you up. So I guess this is the best strategy to use at every stage. The other day, my boss was saying, "You don't do good work." I mean, I didn't like this. I said, "Okay, boss, I'll do that." And once that call was over, what I did was I just smashed the object in the wall and said, "What the hell? I'm doing all these good things, and then he's telling me like that." So I guess this strategy has been working for me, at least not damaging the relations with others. At the same time, taking out my anger and trying to show that I am a very cool person from the outside. Thank you for the topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster.
Toastmaster Chandrasekhar, can you check the audio?
Yeah. Can you hear me, Toastmaster Abhishek?
Yes, it is better.
Okay, thank you so much. So, which is your favorite season? Just let me know so that we can explain.
Winter, because my birthday.
Okay. So a turncoat is basically you talk about the things that you love, and whenever someone claps, you have to talk in opposite. So you have to then, just in case someone claps, then you have to switch the side. When someone claps, then again you have to switch the side, as long as you are speaking. So the topic for you is again, winter is my favorite season. Winter is my favorite season. Over to you.
It's a, I didn't understand.
When someone will tell topic winter is my favorite season, someone will tell why you hate winter. So you will see the side.
Okay. Winter is my favorite season because winter comes with a lot of gifts because my birthday is there, and when you well wishers also there, and it's like I don't know what to speak.
Why you hate winter?
Hating winter because there is so much cold. The people don't like when people are don't like. Some people are like they don't like coldness. They like a summer all the time because winter is.
Can you again have the mic check?
Toastmaster Abhishek, can you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
So now I would like to give control back to the Toastmaster of the day. I think this is not working, so you can speak from this.
Okay, fine. Thank you, Toastmaster Chandra, for conducting such wonderful session. Didn't feel like we have been able to because like he's planning some trip or having chit chat with friends on top kind of thing. So now we will move on to our road race report. So let's start with grammar report. I request Toastmaster Rohan to present this report.
Avadhoot and Vikas for the icebreaker speech. And as it is said that Toastmaster is a learning journey. We sometimes learn from our seniors and sometimes we learn from the newcomers for the Toastmasters. So thank you very much for your speech. So today, one of the main phrases of the day was not used by anybody. First of all, I would like to present who had the good usage of the words. First is obstination, used by TM Avadhoot. Obstination means refuse to change your opinion, drive inspiration, to take the inspiration from somebody. Gist of the story, a general meaning rather than all the details. And portray description of somebody or something. Poor usage of words. Somebody said carry at home, which should be taking at home. At the night, which should be during night time. Used to told us should be used to tell us. Go to travel destinations. This much of big should be got a big. Initial program started a practice. My heart started racing, heartbeat increased. So that's all from my report. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohan, for your critical solution about life that you need to know some few new words. Now, I request Toastmaster Vikas to present his acknowledgement report.
First of all, today's video was fabulous and fantastic. So, put your hands together and give a big applause for the flawless speakers, and everybody did their job very well. Please clap for yourself also. I will give a quick report and I will give you some information about the report. So, our speeches are in the use of 5+ words like and, etc. Then Vikas use 5+ words and 2 times, so 3 times. Avadhoot use the word 5+ times and but so you know and okay. By valuable image use word but you know 2 times okay. And we will use the word as in a later 3 times and so times. Table topics, they can use word 4 times, like and so and other words like Akash use the word 5 times, 5+ times, think and so and Raghvendra use the word like so you and Chandrashekhar use word below. Like here, I am giving some information that we should know about it, because filler words are not actually bad words, or we can't avoid these words. When we use these words repeatedly, and we distract from our audience, and we get disconnected from the audience. So audience go unimaginably somewhere else. So you should avoid these words. And when you have to, I request to note down if you wanted to note down, when you have to use the filler words, when strategically there are 3 words to be used, to be diplomatic, like example just, or we may want to consider. This word can be used just, and to hold the floor. Second one is to hold the floor. Like in a parliament speeches or international speech, so we can use I'm not done. So to hold the floor to that. And next one is to, when we use to jump in, somebody jumped in. So we use word like so well or actually. These words can be used. And avoid I think. Word like we can avoid I think. Use instead of in my experience I have found. Example. Avoid it may be way off base, or you can use try or let's look at. And avoid sorry. Many people use word avoid sorry. Instead of this, start using thank you and connect with your thoughts. And these are uses of these words like to organize your thoughts. Means then you have to use these words to organize yourself. Or calculate figure, like we have to calculate figure and you have to use TM, etc. And to listen intensity of that comment and to engage listener, you can use these words as a figure. So figure words have definitely international or the diplomacy uses, which you can use it. And this is my report, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vikas, to get to know more about the filler words and how can we improve in our upcoming speech. Now, last, our general leadership report. We will go to him discussing or normal report. So I request Toastmaster Abhishek to present his report about general leadership. Toastmaster Abhishek, over to you.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible. Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so this was a very great meeting and I enjoyed to the fullest. So let us start with what are the good things that we have done in the meeting and what are the improvements that we can bring so that we will improve the quality of the meeting and make it more energetic. So starting with the first role play, Sajaram Toastmaster Akash. So Toastmaster Akash, you took the guest introduction, well done that. Also, when you started your role, you connected with the audience, and this is very beneficial when you are speaking because with the Sajaram is like the opening of the meeting. So well done, the great job done on that part. Other than that, the meeting started 5 minutes because it was a technical issue. And also you explained the rule and stated the mission of the club. However, I found that there was some gap while speaking. Although this is your first role in the Toastmaster in the Sergeant at Arm role, and you take the audacity to go on the stage and without any script spoken, that is really commendable. If you feel that there is some challenges and if you're not able to remember all the points, one recommendation is that you can have paper and you can just write the points, and if not everything, just few points, and you can just refer it if you feel that you will forget. But other than that, nice job done. All the best for future roles. Coming to the next role, Toastmaster Ankit. Toastmaster Ankit, when you started your role, you introduced the role whenever you are asked. And I also like that you are not only limited to your role during after the evaluation, you are in the meeting when you are called on the stage. We also informed that after this, we will have table topic session and mention the timing. That is great job. Also, your timing were accurate. I was also checking it. So parallelly, I was also having the timer on. So timing also matches. Great job on that part. Although I could not see all the timer card, but in the online mode, I could some of them. So that is also correct. Great job done on your part. Toastmaster Ankit. Coming to the next role player, counter Toastmaster Biraj. So Toastmaster Viraj, I really loved that in the beginning of your role and again after your role ended, you explained about what is the necessity of the R counter. Not only that, you explained how we can improve ourselves. That is a cherry to the cake. So that is really commendable job. You have taken your role to the next level. At the same time, you have counted all the filler sound and filler words by all the speakers, although it was not completely comprehensive, but it was enough so that we can understand where we can improve. You have mentioned the flawless speaker in the meeting, and you also asked the audience to applaud for that. You use 5+ to denote the count when someone uses more than 5 filler sound rather than saying a greater number. So that is also a great job. So flawless, congratulations Toastmaster Viraj. Coming to our next role player, language evaluator Toastmaster Rohan. So you have explained the proper uses and what then you can use the word of the day and phrase of the day. You also asked the audience to for any speaker to use word of the day and phrase of the day. The report was crisp and to the point. You have also encouraged the audience to speak about it. You have so one recommendation from my side, although the word of the day and phrase of the day was really good, this is not that much popular. So you could have done when you started your role, you could have presented in the background, the screen. You could have asked the Zoom master, or you can also share it to me. This is one suggestion, so that we can present in the screen, and other people will be more comfortable in using in the beginning or in the during the meeting itself. Also, it is one suggestion to share in the chat window, which we have already done. But other than that, great job done, Toastmaster Rohan. The report was really comprehensive and really helpful. Great job, Toastmaster Rohan. Coming to our evaluator for today's meeting, Toastmaster Alok evaluated DTM Minal speech. So Toastmaster Alok used commendation, commendation, CRC approach to evaluate. One thing I loved about his evaluation was that he brought the evaluation sheet with him. And this is a good practice. I think to start following that, because this all the points that needs to be recorded to evaluate, all these points are mentioned, and it can give the speaker a written feedback so that the speaker can later check that and how they can improve. So that is really commendable from your part. Other than that, the evaluation was encouraging at the same time critical. You have covered all aspects of ideal speech and compare them with the evaluative speech. You have not gone too much on the content, but the evaluation was comprehensive, and again the summary was there. So no recommendation from my side. A great job done, Toastmaster Alok. Coming to our next evaluator, Toastmaster Nilesh evaluated Toastmaster Vikas speech. Again, the technique was commendation CRC approach you have followed. You have given encouraging at the same time critical evaluation. You have covered many topics like content, conclusion, body movement, everything you have covered. On that part, all the ideal situations were covered. And again, you have not focused on the content. You have gone more of the evaluation that was comprehensive. You have again give the summary of the speech. Although this was an icebreaker speech, but if the evaluator feels like the speaker is really nice, then it is allowed for the evaluator to give some commendation. Otherwise, for the icebreaker, we do not give any commendation. Sorry, recommendation, not commendation. For the icebreaker speech, we do not give any recommendation. You can mention that as you are a great speaker, as you have already said that it didn't feel like you are a new speaker, you are pro in it. You have already said that. You can also mention during the speech, as this is the icebreaker. We do not give feedback for the icebreaker, but you are expert in it. So I am giving you some point. This will also inform all the audience and other member that what is your intent. But other than that, great evaluation from your side, Toastmaster Nilesh. It was really helpful and comprehensive. Great job done. Coming to our next evaluator, Toastmaster Mayur evaluated Toastmaster Avadhoot speech. Again, as this was the icebreaker speech, he didn't get any recommendation. He followed the commendation approach, and he encouraged the speaker a lot. That is the target, that in the icebreaker speech, the evaluator should encourage the speaker. And also, it covered the ideal body speech. And as this was the icebreaker, we didn't need to go through much on that. You have covered many topics like title and some of the information on the speech. One recommendation from my side to Toastmaster Mayur is that not to go too much in the content, but focus more on the speech. I'm saying this because if you are focusing a lot on content, then this content commendation on the content might not be helpful in the further speeches. If you feel like if any technique in the speech or any other content, for example, if the speaker has spoke about what are the challenges the speaker has faced, what are the solution or what are the achievement, you can gently mention that you have spoken about this thing, and these are actually good to connect with the audience, so that the speaker can use it in the future speeches, but stick to one or two points. Other than that, you can focus more on the points that will that the speaker take away for the next speech and improve. But other than that, I really love that you encourage the speaker. You were good in communicating and listening to the speaker. So great job, Toastmaster Mayur, on that point. Coming to the table topic master, Toastmaster Chandrashekhar. You have explained the rules pretty well. The topics were simple and relevant to the theme, confident and energetic. Again, you have started with the Toastmasters, and later point of time, you have asked the guest to come on the stage and speak. You have acknowledged the speaker as well. That is a really commendable job. So great job done, Toastmaster Chandrasekhar. Finally, to the king of the meeting, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Although the meeting is happening today, but the preparation starts a week earlier. And Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra has done a great job. And also, I would like to thank our BP Education Toastmaster Santanu, because he also works parallelly to the Toastmaster of the day. The availability mail and messages were on the group during the day, and it was keep on coming to the message so that everyone would be aware what are the rules that are left. Other than that, the agenda was published on the time, so that, and also it was always updated. The agenda is always updated on every single change. So that is a commendable job. And other than that, you have introduced the session. The energy was there in the meeting. In the beginning, you have connected with the audience. You spoke about personal stories, and you have, after connecting, you have welcomed all of them. You were asking questions and listening. And especially, I like that you were also, after every speech, you were speaking and encouraging the audience and the speaker. That was commendable job from your side. Although we could have added some time check in between the meeting, we can have 2 or 3 time checks so that we can know, or the audience can know that we are moving with the same of the time, even if we are delayed, that, but we should know about it. But other than that, great job done, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Just one general comment from my side. Where we are speaking, if that you make a mistake, no need to say sorry that much. You can follow along with the meeting. If you think that the mistake is big, then that is a different thing. But if you fumble a bit, then that is completely okay. But you need to be critical with yourself, and you need to focus how you can improve yourself. And this is all from the evaluation from my side as the general evaluator. With all being said, I hand over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raghvendra. What do you?
Also change that. Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek, for detailed report. I will a lot. Try to improve our meeting next. So this is now time. Hello, Abhishek. Am I audible? Can you hear?
Yes, you are audible, not visible, but you are audible.
Now I'm audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Now it's time for the voting to decide who was today's best speaker, best evaluator, table topic speakers, and role players. Abhishek, you will take control of online poll, right?
Yes, I am launching the poll.
So we will start with the best speaker. So we will going with paperless way, which we develop. So everyone will close their eyes or take a head down. And when the speaker name is called, you raise your hand to vote for the speaker. So let's start. They can let's start with first speaker, DTM Minal ma'am. And raise your hand if you want to vote for DTM Minal ma'am. Yes. Great. Now who want? Now raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Vikas. Great. Now raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Avadhoot. Thank you. Now we have taken for counted your vote for best speaker. Abhishek, we are done with online poll, right? Hello, Toastmaster Abhishek, can you confirm? You are not audible. You are
Yes,
on.
I am closing the poll.
Now we will move with the evaluator, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we will cast our vote for best evaluator. Raise your vote hand if you want to cast your vote for Toastmaster Alok. Great. Now raise your hand if you want to cast your vote for Toastmaster Nilesh. Great. And raise your hand if you want to cast your vote for Toastmaster Mayur. Done. Good. Now we are done with online, right, Toastmaster Abhishek?
Yes, we are done with the online mode and we are moving on to the table topic speaker.
Okay. So I will call the names of table topic speakers. First, Toastmaster Nilesh, who spoke about topic. What was the topic? No. Favorite trip, winter trip where you want to take us, Mathera. Okay. Now, second speaker, Toastmaster Avadhoot. He spoke about fire. Quotes are like jokes. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Third, next, Toastmaster Nitin. He spoke about fire is ice is fire, and his personal traits with regarding fire and ice. Nice. Next, Toastmaster Alok. Fire inside, ice outside. Toastmaster Alok. Nice. And last, Toastmaster Viraj. He took different kind of table topics. Turncoat about his favorite season, winter. Okay, done. We are done with table topics. I hope we are done also online. Toastmaster Abhishek.
Yes, I am launching for the role player and auxiliary role player.
Okay, so we will cast our final vote for role players and auxiliary role players. So first we will cast for auxiliary, role players. Raise your hand if you want to vote for Toastmaster Raghvendra. No, main role players. Main role players. Toastmaster Raghvendra. And great. Now for table topic master, Toastmaster Chandrashekhar. Great. Now for general leader, Toastmaster Abhishek. Now we will cast for auxiliary role players. We start with SA, Toastmaster Akash. Raise your hand if you want to cast your vote for Toastmaster Akash. Great. For our counter, Toastmaster Viraj. Raise your hand if you want to cast your vote for our counter, Toastmaster Viraj. Okay. For grammarian, Toastmaster Rohan. Raise your hand if you want to cast your vote for Toastmaster Rohan. And raise your hand if you want to cast vote for timer, Toastmaster Ankit. Okay, we are done with the voting. I hope we have captured voting from online polls.
Yes, Toastmaster.
It was pleasure to be Toastmaster of the today's meeting. I hope you take some trip and time to spend time with your family and friends in this winter season. Now I hand over back control to Toastmaster Abhishek for moments of glory and closure of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. That was a really great meeting and really energetic meeting. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The theme was really nice, and especially all the table topic speakers that were really great. That really entertaining session with all of us. So before moving ahead, let us have our guest feedback. So I don't think we have any guests in the physical mode, right?
No guest offline. Toastmaster Alok.
Yes.
If a club, our club or not. Same. Online, I don't see online anyways also.
I don't see.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
In that case, I would like to request Toastmaster Alok to share his experience and what is his suggestion with the meeting of the club overall.
Thanks, Abhishek. I really enjoyed coming back to Toastmasters after so many years. And what I loved was, I mean, even before I came into the first meeting, like Toastmaster Minal, she helped me a lot. Then Abhishek, you yourself, I mean, it was good interacting with you. And even I got call from Toastmaster Mayur. So everyone made it sure that I'm comfortable. I know what to expect, and I feel welcome. And also, I choose the right pathways and to progress on my education goals. So this is really what Toastmasters embodies, that they support the environment wherein we support, we help each other. So I really like that. And apart from that, the physical setup and all is really excellent. I really commend everyone's involvement and efforts to make these meetings successful. No suggestions for today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. With definitely we will be we are happy to have you in our club, and definitely we are going to do great with you in our team. Welcome to our club again. So now we have some announcement with our meeting. So first is Toastmaster Raghvendra has given the speech or conducted the session for MMP College with the students yesterday. And yesterday he was teaching the students, and today he is a Toastmaster of the day. So well done, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Congratulations. And next announcement is that previously for the Toastmaster of the month, we used to sell Amazon gift voucher. But recently our executive committee had decided that instead of sending an Amazon gift voucher, we will send trophy to all Toastmaster of the month winner. So in that case, now you will you have to just take more roles. There is no concept of senior Toastmaster or new members. That is completely different thing. You just have to take more roles. We are just encouraging members to be consistent. If you're consistent, you will also receive the award. And on the December month, we will announce the Toastmaster of the term. So you have one more month, one more award to go. So let us buckle up. And other than that, we are soon planning to launch the Icebreaker Marathon. In that marathon, 5 speakers will be icebreaker speaker. So we have new members who have selected their path. In that case, we usually go for this one. So nominate yourself, connect to me or our VP Education Toastmaster Shantanu. Nominate yourself, and first people to nominate will be there with our Icebreaker Marathon. So that is all the announcement for today's meeting. Before adjourning meeting, let us have a group picture, and yeah, we'll share the result.
Hello, Toastmaster Abhishek. The awards, the result has been shared with you on WhatsApp. You can check once before.
Yes.
And after we can take the group photo.
So it is being prepared. So in the meanwhile, go ahead.
Okay.
So let's take a group photo. I would request everyone to come on the stage. So the stage video is not on, or how is it? Just sure. Toastmaster Abhishek, can you see the stage video now?
Yes, I can see the stage video.
Yeah, thank you so much. So please take a screen grab and let us know.
Okay, taking a screenshot. Okay, Toastmaster Shantanu is on camera. Okay, thank you so much, everyone. I've taken the picture.
So we will take it post. Yeah, you may continue, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Okay, thank you so much. Toastmaster Shantanu, I think we'll take a few minutes more.
Oh yeah, just couple of seconds.
In the
Almost done.
meanwhile, let me tell you about the session that we are having. Okay, Toastmaster Mayur must have informed you in the last meeting, but in every week we are conducting session for the college students in MMP. And if you want to improve yourself, if you want to get practical experience, and this is an amazing opportunity for you. In Toastmaster, it is much more comfortable environment. The supportive people are there to encourage you. But when you are teaching in the class, you have to handle different audiences. You have to encourage them, and it will actually tell you how much you have improved in the Toastmasters. So I would like to suggest you to request for the role. You can connect with any of the executive member. We will help you with the session. You can conduct with anything you have learned in the Toastmasters or outside Toastmasters. That is completely okay on your community. And other than that, I will also like to inform you that if you are a new member, then if you complete 2 paths, then you will be eligible to participate in the speech contest that will be in the next term on March. That will the international speech contest and table topic contest. For that, the minimum criteria is that you have to complete 2 unique, the level 1 and level 2. So ask more speeches, go up and learn more and give speeches, and so that you can participate in the contest. This will be a great opportunity for everyone.
Do we have the results ready for the voting?
Yes. It is get prepared. Toastmaster Raghvendra, I hope you have shared the table topic speaker to Toastmaster Shantanu.
Could you repeat, Toastmaster Abhishek?
I hope you have shared the best table topic speaker list to Toastmaster Shantanu.
No, I
have
haven't.
shared it with you.
Okay.
Online one paid we need. Online also, yes. Combination of online offline.
So we are forwarding it to Shantanu. Just give me a minute.
Sure.
Until then, if someone want to say some recommendation, suggestion to improve our meeting quality, you are always welcome. Certificates are prepared. Any recommendations?
Good afternoon. While I was going through some of the documentation on Toastmaster site, I got to know that there is another role player, I can say, active listener, if you know. So if we could implement that also, it gives, it grabs the attention of all the listeners. They will not, they will not lose their attention. And on that basis, at the end, who is taking care of that role, who will ask the question, simple questions from the meeting, and audience can answer on that. So it would be better if we could implement that from next time, or we can at least think of it. So that was the recommendation from me. Thank you.
You can share your, like, today we have 2 icebreakers, so your experience, your preparation experience, you can share how you felt while preparing and how you found the content on Toastmaster site.
From my side, it's not a suggestion, but only praises, because as a project manager, I know what are the challenges to conduct these long meetings. And in this portal or in this community, I'm really surprised that so many activities we are doing, and we are able to make it within this 2 hour time frame. We have like I really praise this role of time checker and all, because I have been daily, like as project manager, I go for many meetings and all, and this time checking and this time tracking is the most like the biggest headache, because few we left with few speaker, they don't get chance, but here it is so organized that everybody get chance. And also you are not a speaker, but you are playing some role and you are getting this opportunity to come here and talk. That's the main agenda. I mean, that is the main takeaway, because that's what we are here for, that to come on stage and talk something. So it is achieving purpose. So I like to thank whoever has made this concept of Toastmaster format. Yeah, really good one.
Now I will request Toastmaster Nilesh to share his experience about humorous and Chandra also about contest, how they felt, how they participate. Like he joined us 3 months back and he reached this division level. Like our club had been 8 years old. Minal ma'am been part of our club from the start. She knows that how much it takes to reach that level, division to district. I will like to know their opinions and their experience.
Thank you. Okay. First of all, honestly speaking, when the contest was announced, humorous speech contest, I was not about to nominate myself. Even I was waited for a longer time. Uh, some of us told me that you can participate, you can try this. I was like, I'm new and I'm not sure whether how it will go, and I was not confident at all. But then, after saying, like, after getting remarks from the like from Chandra as well from other members, I thought that let's nominate and let's see how it goes. Uh, Expectation was just to experience. That's it. And as I said, that I was not about to nominate itself. But then when I nominated myself, first thing was topic. Which one should I pick? Humorous, I think it is totally different topic. It's not normal speech wherein I can come and talk about. But honestly speaking, like I am kind of person who is not that much funny. I am kind of, my face is like serious, so I am not able to crack jokes also. So that's why, that's one of the reason I was not sure whether I should go for this or not. But after thinking a lot, I was just trying to imagine what all experience I have in my life, which can create a humor or which can create something which will entertain people. And then one of the story which I got is my own life, like how I started my journey with the books, and how I was introduced to the books, and that's what topic I chosen for this particular this contest. And to my surprise, it went well. When my wife saw that particular speech, she was like, "What are you doing? You're just publishing our like what how we made now all these things." I was like, "No, this is something, a platform where I can show, and it is not a bad thing. What I feel is whatever experiences we have in our life, we have to share somewhere, in a right way, basically." And that's what I did. I didn't know whether it is humorous or not, but I did. I tried my level best, and support from Minal ma'am, Chandra, Venkatesh sir. I think all the senior member of this particular club, they were so helpful and generous. Because I remember at night 11 o'clock, 11:30, I used to call to Venkatesh sir at the time of preparation, and he was so generous to help me out every time. I called Chandra also after 10:30. Uh, Somehow I was able to crack club contest, but then again next challenge was area level, and it was like something at different level. I was like, okay, club level though fine, but then again area level. I did some changes, lot of changes actually from the original speech. Content was the same, because the main idea is content will be the same. We'll try to add some kind of humor or some kind of tricks in the speech. Did that again, went well. Got the chance to represent at the division level. And at the division level, honestly speaking, I think nobody knows about it. Only Venkatesh sir and Toastmaster, like Dinesh sir is here. I think he knows. I just messaged them 1 week back of the contest that I'm not going to participate in the division level contest. Nobody knows about it, because there are some genuine reasons. Things were not well, and I was so much. Uh, into the like official track, because there was some challenges at the office, and I was working till 2 a.m. in the night from morning 7. So it was like that. And since last 1 month, I was doing the same thing. I was not even thinking about the contest. But like people like Venkatesh sir and Dinesh sir told me that, Nilesh, you have already presented at 2 level and there is no need of preparation. You can just prepare the same speech and same, the same way you can do that. I did that. I gave my best, and basically I was not sure whether I will get that second place as well. But fortunately, with all your supports, I think I got it. The moral of the story is, initially when I started this contest and when I started this journey, I was not about to participate. And lastly, in the divisional contest, I was not about to participate. And both the times I got something, I got new experiences. I feel that in our life, the moral of the story is, in our life, whenever we feel that we should not take that step, I think that is the right time when we should take the step, and which will give us the learning. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nilesh. I'm not aware someone from our club has represented district level. I mean, I'm confirmed that.
Stage is not audible. Yeah.
And then I had to help him in some form or the other. And my good, if you are the area level contest winner or even the participant, you are not supposed to do that. When everything was done, the briefing was done, everything was done. At 12:30 a.m., he called me up, and the first person to suspect me was my husband at home. He said, "Who's calling you?" I said, and generally, it's my habit that whenever I store any Toastmasters number and I add a prefix as TM or DTM, and here it was DTM Sushi call. Then he called later, okay, this is from Toastmasters. Okay, then do whatever you want. So I said, Sushil, what makes you call me so late? He said, Minal, I got to know that you were placed third in the area level contest because the ranking went like someone from 3DS was the first rank holder, he was the second, and I was the third. And by now, if any of the first or the second rank holders back out or they are not participating, the third person gets a chance to go. It is that way. Sushil called me up and he said, I got to know you are the third rank holder in the area level contest. I said, so what does that change between you being a cheater and me helping you out with that? He said, no, I just wanted to know if someone from the first or the second place holder backs out, are you going to participate? And guess what I said? I said, firstly, there is a remote chance of they backing out because if they plan to back out, someone is going to push them to participate. That I'm sure. I didn't know the backstory of Nilesh is saying that. And still I said, even if that happens, I'm not participating. Let the young read code. Young is in terms of Toastmaster science, not in terms of age. So let the young read code. I'm not participating for sure. Then he said, shall I confirm you to help me out? I said, yes, go ahead with that. So this had happened. And now, just adding to the discussion of were present in the meeting, they might have heard me speaking in the online board as well. That what is it about me conducting sessions in the college? The thing is, I don't mind telling you the background, but let me have a promise from all of you because we hardly have any guests right now, all our members, so everyone has a right to know that whatever stays in Vegas is said in Vegas. So let us not go out of the room because now even in the online board there are no guests right now, all our members. So the thing is, the last 2 years when the COVID had actually hit us at that time, our old location where we used to conduct our meetings prior to the COVID era. At that time, when we switched over completely to the online mode, no option we had to do it because everything was closed because of lockdown phase. And I really don't know what was up there with the XCOM or something because nothing was communicated on our part, just we got to know that meetings have been shifted online. And now when we decided to have a hybrid course of meeting, this was somewhere in the month of April and or May, when I was the president in the last term and we had to actually battle. All the XCOM were on their toes. Chandra knows about it, Chandra knows, Mayu knows about it, the backstory about it. We were literally running from pillar to post to get the venue. That where do we conduct our next course of meetings? We asked n number of schools every day. All three of us had only
but they had their own sets of conditions and somehow the things were not working out. Somewhere the rent was high or somewhere we were not comfortable with it. And meanwhile, Mayur came up with something. He got us typewriter classes to take the meeting. That was a temporary arrangement, but at least we had to convey the message that we have started with the hybrid mode of function. So that was actually the case, and many of us had even attended those meetings at typewriter classes. So after that, when we actually started, one fine day I just stumbled upon that, okay, can we try out this location? And I called up the principal of this college and I told her that this is how we want it. Then she said, she heard us patiently, me and Mayur, because he is the VP membership. She heard us and she asked, what are you expecting from us? In a very nice tone. I said, ma'am, we just want the room for 1 day a week. Are you okay with that? She said, what rent are you going to pay us? Then we just told her our limit, that this much is what we can afford. You tell us, how much can you afford? Then for 10 minutes, there was a complete silence, literally. No communication from our end, no communication from her. Both the sides of the table. And then she said, I have a plan for you. I said, what? We will do away with the rent, but in lieu of that, someone from your club can do 100 sessions for our students. Once a week. Then both of us were seeing at each other. And both of us said, YLP? I said, yes, YLP. Now let me tell you what is YLP. For new members, when you want to complete your distinguished Toastmaster thing, at that time the criteria are 2 parts, completion of 2 parts. After that, you have to serve XCOM for at least 2 terms, any role of XCOM, not necessarily the president or VP education, any of the 7 roles. That is the second criteria. Then you have to serve as a district officer at least for 1 year. That can be area director, division director, or CPD, PQD, anything. You can start from area director. Okay, that we can do as we eventually complete our paths. We'll come to that. How can you apply for that later? Then it is a club support role. Either you have to serve as a club coach or a club mentor. Even we'll come to this also later. We'll have a special session on how can you go to the club support roles. These 2 things. And the next comes like club sponsor or YLP. YLP stands for Youth Leadership Program. And your Youth Leadership Program means you have to conduct at least 8 sessions for those who are less than 18 years of age. And here we have the diploma students, first and second year students are not 18 complete, we know that. So this came in as a blessing in disguise for us actually. We didn't have to go outside to choose for YLP. Now let me tell you why is YLP doable as compared to club sponsor. What is meant by club sponsor? When a new club gets started in the district, any new club. At that time there are 4 credits opening, 2 for club member, 2 for club sponsor. Club sponsor is the person who signs all the documents. There are 6 forms available for this. He has to sign the documents and send it to the TI headquarters. That this is how we are starting a new club, and hereby I give my permission and all the formalities have been completed. Now let me tell you one thing, people, that I'm secret over here. Not a secret, actually it's an open reality. That because of COVID, in the last 2 years, the number of clubs of TI have declined instead of getting added. And a lot of reasons. We don't know the reasons in fact. When uncertainty is looming all around, people will not put Toastmasters as a top priority, but obvious. The clubs have declined on the content. Now tell me, when the clubs are declining, what will a person prioritize? To revive the declining clubs or to start a new club? Just check the frequency. Now we are in the month of November, 30th of November in fact. From July, the Toastmaster year started. It starts from July and ends in June. From July till here, we have been able to charter 5 clubs only. Otherwise, the frequency when we used to have completely offline meetings, it used to be at least 50 clubs. Just imagine. Now, in district 125, when only 5 clubs have been chartered, and for 5 clubs you have 10 club sponsors, right? 2 for each. And we have 1800 members total in district 125. In 1800, isn't it a luck factor that we will get amongst those 10 club sponsors? Then what is easily doable? YLP conducting 8 sessions, which takes 2 months. And just decide, those who have already conducted it, they can tell on that part. They can explain on that part. It's not that difficult. Even Abhishek can also throw some light on that. 1 hour session for those students. And again, we have less that the authorities over there are very corporate. Right from those at the door, the security till the principal levels. All are cooperative. Only what we have to do is any 1 day of the week we can conduct the session. Now majority of us are working professionals, so we don't have time apart from Saturday. But we can do it on any of the working days as well. The college time is a 9 to 4. We just just have to tell them in advance that we want to conduct it on this at this 1 hour. They will give you a class. The class is completely filled at that time, and then you have to explain them. Those who have already conducted it, they can give you a legal idea on that. The only thing is, I am at the back foot over here because the thing is, these ideas were turned out in front of me, and it would really look like a tank in the cake company. You let others do the violin. I will go back to class. I'm not in a hurry. So let others do it. That's why I said prioritize violin. So everything else is in your hand. XCOM notes are in your hand. Completing 2 parts are in your hand. Violin is in your hand. And another is DTM project. Means once you complete the level 2 of your second part, the DTM project will open in your PI portal. This is the login details which you have. Then the DTM project will be opened, and then you can DTM project is also something that you can take it for 2 to 3 days around. The best idea I would say, you can go to your college where you are studying, and then you can request if you are there good books, you can request them. I will conduct a session for the student. You can do it for 2 to 3 days, 2 hours 1 day. That can be a sort of DTM project, and then you can take a feedback from the students that please write positively about me, that we have got benefited out of it. We got known to the world of Toastmasters and all that. That is a DTM project. So these all things are in our hands. Regarding district officer and club support roles, we will come to that later. Let's concentrate on this first. Whatever is in our hands, let's get it good. So that's why I'm saying YLP is a golden opportunity for everyone, and that has come to us without even searching for it. So let's take an advantage of it. What they need is someone from our club to take a session, and I don't think it's that difficult for us because every one of us is at a managerial position right now. So we know how to manage people. And here they are students, so raw of what I would say. Not that difficult to train them or serve them. So take an advantage of it, and whenever you want to conduct, say this week, if I just give an example, if Avadhoot wants to conduct a session, just get in touch with any of the experts. Either ask me or you can even ask Nilesh also, he has also conducted it. He will give you an idea about it, and it's very simple. Not that difficult, because you have the sales sharing with you, so not an issue at all. So let's take the mutual benefit of it. And again, a humble request, let this not go out of the room. It's amongst our members. You can share it with the fellow Toastmasters, but definitely not with the outsiders as of now. Once they become members, they get to know. So this was all about that. That was important to see.
Thank you, Toastmaster. Okay, can you check I'm audible? Yes, it's well.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay, great. Okay, so I hope we are ready with the certificates.
Yes, we are ready with the certificate. And again, thank you so much for your feedback, and definitely we will incorporate them. And Toastmaster Nilesh, the story is really encouraging, not for only for the new members, but also for the senior members. Really appreciate that. And DTM Minal, thank you so much for sharing your experience and informing about the session a bit more. Thank you so much. So let me share my screen and let us see who are the champion for today's meeting. I hope you are able to see my screen.
Yes.
Okay. So the best auxiliary role player for today's meeting is Toastmaster Akash.
Can someone take pictures?
Someone can take a picture.
Yes.
Yes, they are decided.
Yes, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Okay, congratulations. The best role player for today's meeting is Toastmaster Raghvendra. Congratulations, Toastmaster Raghvendra. Great job.
You may proceed, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Okay, so the best collaborator for today's meeting is Toastmaster Alok. Congratulations, Toastmaster Alok.
Thank you. You may proceed.
The best speaker for today's meeting is congratulations to distinguished Toastmaster Minal.
You may proceed, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Okay, so the best table topic speaker for today's meeting is Toastmaster Avadhoot. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, with that being said, okay, thank you so much, everyone. That was a very energetic meeting. And with that being said, I adjourned today's meeting. Let's meet in the next Sunday. Thank you so much.
Thank you.